Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And now,
Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
There's the whistle. Morata. Now it's Pedri. Pedri!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Distributed tidily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He has found the way through. Terrific header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rodri.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Everyone's raving about Hakim Ziyech, Peter, and with very good reason. I mean, the Moroccan is an exciting playmaker for starters, who likes it.
It's Morata! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's heaved it away. And it's Diaz.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rodri. Grimaldo. And here's Morata. Played out to the left flank. That's very neat. And it's Rodri. Shot, surely! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Very good finish, but that backline could have dealt with it an awful lot better. I'm not sure what their plan was, but it's not coming off.
number 16, Rodri.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Fabian Ruiz. Amrabat. Spain are enjoying a good spell right now and leading.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Picked out brilliantly. Great ball. Pedri! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yamal.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's Morata! Oh, it's come loose. And he's there to get it away. Nico Williams. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Ruiz. And Grimaldo. And it's Ruiz. And here's Morata. Aguirre. Amrabat. Unahi. Now it's En-Nesyri. Rodri spots it and intercepts. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nico Williams. Oh, that's fabulous. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Morata. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Williams. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Unahi. And it's Ziyech. Brahim Diaz. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Morata. Somewhat off target. Plays a sharp little ball here. Yamal! It's run loose. That's another chance. It's there. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Spain certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Spain in control at half-time, 2-0. And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, super ball. Nico Williams takes a shot. He can get that clear. And it's Grimaldo. He's got away. Williams. Corner it is.
Nico Williams plays it short. Tries to cross. Oh, important interception.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He's being urged to shoot. Pings in across. Hakimi can get it clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Amrabat.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's En-Nesyri. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nico Williams. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hakimi. Amrabat is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Nicked it back promptly. Now this could be a chance. Back they go. Not the most accurate pass. Spread out to the left. Unahi. Closing in on goal. Pedri. Yamal. Looking to play him in. Pedro Porro. Rodri does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He is through here.
That was lovely, that.
Morata gets into a good position.
Big chance!
He's missed, but not by that far.
Lamine Yamal certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 17.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Nico Williams is in a really good position out wide. And he was alert to it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field.
Morocco perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Substitution in progress.
Morocco have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And it's Ajnu. That's a cute ball. He gets big! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's had it nicked away. Aimed beyond the defence. Pedro Porro. Now Fabian Ruiz. Le Normal. Kubasi. Le Normal. Now Pedro Porro. Rodri. Aguirre.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
He's on it, can he get away? Chance for a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. And he's managed to get free. 5 minutes left on the clock. Looking for the run. That's a... And the finish! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Three-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that has put paid to that. And he's away. That's a good ball out wide.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And here's Oyarzabal.
There will be 3 minutes
Ferran
added time.
Torres. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's En-Nesyri. Tries to pass it through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Kubasi. Pedri. And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the
Just
fans
a quick
make their way home, so
An
must we.
exciting one too.
Good
We're
evening
about
to you.
Announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We stand for the national anthem of France. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Politano. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Goal, Italy! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chouameni. Now it's Raspadori. Now it's Keane. He is through here. Raspadori is onto this. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Upamecano aimed beyond the defence. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's in a great position here. Played out towards the right wing. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Saliba has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Raspadori. Udogi.
You have to expect that from everyone now. Keane.
Camavinga carries the ball down the right, looking for options for movement. Now, Mbappe! Politano, given the lift of his goal. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Politano. Upamecano with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's managed to get free. And he was alert to it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, that's fabulous. He's going all the way! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a good run down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Knocks it into space. And this is Dembele. Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Barella.
Italy clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Now it's Raspadori. Barella. Locatelli. Now it's Mbappe. Bastoni wins the duel this time. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good spread. Politano. And here's Dembele. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
France certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Rabiot. Olise! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Olise really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Locatelli. That has been slung wide. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Mbappe. Calafiori. To Barella. Now it's Raspadori. Spread out to the left. Udogi proves just a little bit. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. Camavinga. Spread it left. Dembele receives it in a wide position. Politano. Locatelli. And it's Tonali. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Oh, sweet feet. Udogi gets a cross in. Now this could be a chance. Raspadori! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Olise. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Rabiot. It could be it. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Di Lorenzo. Italy are still that goal to the good. Raspadori, out to the left it goes. And it's Tonali. Tries to play it through. And he's quick to snatch it back. And Keane! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Italy really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Raspadori. That's a good ball out wide. There's the shot! That's going to go a long way. And that has been clubbed away. Politano. Tonali. That's good play. And here's Keane. Shot, surely! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 13.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Italy are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Opts for safety. Saliba. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Doué.
Oh, great feat, that.
Shot could be on. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe! And a chance! It's in!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Gol della Francia. Ha segnato all'80° minuto. Numero 10. Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 14.
So there's going to be another change here. Retegui to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
France get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Retegui, chance for a shot! He should have put that one away.
Retegui really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Italy have their second corner now. Shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's on it, can he get a... Locatelli! It's there!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Ha segnato all'87° minuto. Numero 15.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Upamecano. France looking to pass their way through.
Ci saranno 5
Lovely
minuti di
pass, but
recupero.
can he get there? Sweat. Can he finish? And
he hits the net! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Now it's Retegui. Now it's Politano.
Shapes to shoot!
And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Italy really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to the
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we rise now for the English national anthem. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So we're up and running. Modric. Croatia have a free kick. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Yehi, Lewis Skelly, Bellingham, Palmer. And here's Kane. That's a good ball out wide. Saka. Takes a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The goal scorer for England after 10 minutes is...
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So, a breakthrough already. England leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Palmer. Kane. That has been slung wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Foden! Denied by an instinctive save.
Foden clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Modric gets rid without sophistication. Now, can they get him away? Saka receives it in a wide position. He is just caressing the ball. Kovacic. England are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. He's found a way through. That is good strength. Defending in numbers. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Lewis Skelly. Now Foden. He's going to be disappointed with that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Foden gets a foot in here. Rice. And it's Palmer. Out to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Croatia clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Now it's Saka. Palmer. Rice. And here's Kane. Caresses it through. Bellingham.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's anyone's ball now. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Juranovic. In with the challenge. England looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Saka. Threads one in. Played into space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Baturina. Modric. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And a quick announcement today that
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
England have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So off we go once more.
Croatia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Gehi. Foden. And Gehi. Tries to play it through. Kramaric was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Foden. He gets big. He's got a goal. And this is getting better and better. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Palmer demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Foden. He's in a great position here. And here's Budimir. Now it's Baturina. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bellingham. Kane. Palmer. Now it's Saka. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Knocks it out wide. That's very neat. Looking for options for movement. And it's Modric. And here's Budimir. And he's got the Budimir! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
England are looking to go forward now. Bellingham.
The attendance
tidily.
match was
Now it's Saka.
29,830.
Now it's Kane. Not the most accurate pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's managed to get free. Kramaric. Sousa. Looking to play him in. Perisic delivers. Punched away. Palmer. Bellingham. And it's Lewis Skelly. Now it's Foden. Knocks it into space. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Šutalo. Now Modric. Kovacic. Kramaric. Budimir. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Yehi. And it's Lewis Skelly. Foden has created one goal already. Kovacic. Now Sousa. Just about up to 75 minutes. It's a good foot in there. Stones did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Juranovic. Palmer. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
But that has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a promising position. A nice touch. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. It's Kovacic! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Baturina. Kramaric. Saka. And it's Palmer. Palmer. Good purposeful running this. Kovacic. Kramaric.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a really well-measured ball. That's good play. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink
Thanks to Jim.
responsibly.
We both
Anyone
wish you
appearing
a very good
intoxicated or
evening.
behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.